Hey besties! Before we get into today's rant, I mean discussion, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. It really helps a lot and I'd love to hear your thoughts too. Alright, now that we've got the nice stuff out of the way, I need to let something off my chest. So, can someone please explain to me why we're still mixing up the words band and group in 2025? Like, I don't know who started this confusion or why it became normal to say it wrong, but it's been driving me insane. I've been seeing this everywhere: comments, interviews, YouTube captions, tweets, fan edits. Like, someone will say, "Oh my god, Stacy is my favorite band." And I just sit there blinking. Band? BAND? Really? Are we talking about the same Stacy that dances in perfect sync and sings on a stage with backtrack instrumentals? Because if you told me Stacy was a band, I'm gonna imagine they're up there with guitars, a drum set, a bass, and maybe even a keyboardist or something, not doing cute choreo and matching outfits. It's not just Stacy either. People are doing this with literally every group nowadays. Call ATEEZ a band? Really? You think Sanghwa is shredding on a guitar while Woo Young's on the drums? And don't even get me started on the people calling Blackpink a band. Like, serious for just 2 seconds, if you say band, I'm thinking Paramore. I'm thinking Arctic Monkeys. I'm thinking 5 Seconds of Summer, not Jennie rapping in a Chanel dress while Jisoo spins in slow motion doing the chorus. Like, do y'all not see how confusing this is? A band is made up of people who play their own instruments. That's literally the whole point. They write their songs, they practice their instruments, they rehearse together, and they perform everything live with their own hands. A group, on the other hand, is usually made up of singers or performers who dance and sing on stage, usually over a pre recorded instrumental. They're not setting up amps and doing mic checks for the bass guitar, they're setting up for choreography. There's nothing wrong with either of them, they're just different. I'm not mad because I hate one or the other. No, I love both. But we need to stop acting like they're the same thing. It's like calling a chef a baker. Like, yeah, they both work in kitchens and make food, but that doesn't mean they do the same thing. You're not gonna ask a sushi chef to make you a 5-layer wedding cake, just like you're not gonna ask Twice to pick up some electric guitars and cover Nirvana. It doesn't make sense. And it's not even just online people messing it up, it's actual media outlets too. I saw this one article about the Rose, and they called them a K-pop group. And I was like, excuse me? The Rose are a band. Do you know how much skill it takes to play instruments and sing live on stage? They literally practice like they're going to war. That's not a group, that's a band. They should be getting credit for being musicians, not just singers. Also, let's not act like being a band is better than being a group or vice versa. That's not even what I'm saying. I love both. K-pop groups, incredible performers, amazing stage presence, visuals for days. Bands, raw talent, musicianship, and sometimes a whole lot of emotion in their music. But the difference is there. There's a difference, people. Why are we pretending the words are the same? It's not hard. A band plays, a group performs. Is that not easy to understand? Like, imagine calling Pierce the Veil a group. Girl, what? What group? What choreo? What synchronized dance are they doing while screaming into the mic? That's not a group. That's a full-blown rock band with instruments, years of live experience, and calluses on their fingers for strumming strings. Calling them a group is low-key disrespectful. It sounds like you didn't even bother to look them up. Or imagine calling Red Velvet a band. I'd be so confused. Like, where's Joy's keyboard? Where's Silky's drum kit? Why is Wendy not shredding a guitar solo? Oh, right. It's because they're not a band. They're a group. A very talented, hardworking, beautiful group, but still a group. And y'all already know the comment section stays wild with this. Someone posts a fan cum of Le Seraphim and someone goes, "Wow, this band is amazing." Like, no, this isn't a band. This is a pop group with insane stamina, dance skills, and vocals that hold up while doing 20 jumping jacks and heels. It's not the same thing. Honestly, I feel like we've lost the plot a bit. Like, words matter, especially when it comes to music. We don't call a soloist a duo, we don't call a DJ a rapper. So why are we calling groups bands and bands groups like it's all the same thing? It's not. The difference is actually really simple, and yet somehow it still gets messed up. And I know some of y'all are probably thinking it's not that deep or it doesn't matter that much, but I promise you it does. It's about respecting the craft. Playing an instrument takes a whole different kind of training than performing choreo on beat. Both take time, effort, and talent, but they're not the same skill set. And when we blur the lines too much, we take away credit from both sides. We end up downplaying how hard it is to do either job. Like, think about it. When you call a group a band, you're accidentally making it seem like they play live instruments, which they don't. And that's okay. And when you call a band a group, you're making it seem like they're doing live idol level choreo, which they're not. And that's also okay. But let's just give people the right flowers for the right reasons, you know? I think part of this also comes from people who don't really understand how music works behind the scenes. Like, if you've never been to a concert or watched behind the scenes videos, you might just assume everyone does the same thing, but nah. If you've ever watched Day6 perform live, you know that's a band. They are literally dragging their instruments on stage, plugging in chords, and creating the music right there on the spot. That's not some backing track, it's real, live, no do-overs. Meanwhile, if you've watched a K-pop group like NCT, they're doing stunts, flips, and dancing like crazy for hours. That takes stamina, teamwork, and timing. They're not just standing there with instruments, they're moving non-stop. Again, both are valid, both are cool, but they're not the same thing. And to be honest, it's not just annoying, it's kind of lazy. Like, it takes 2 seconds to figure out what the artist actually does. It's called Google, YouTube, Wikipedia. Open your eyes and ears and stop tossing around the word band like it's a catch-all term. It's not. Just because there are multiple people on stage doesn't mean it's a band. A group equals performers and singers. A band equals musicians with instruments. Not that hard. So, the next time you're about to comment, wow, this band is so cool, maybe pause for a second. Think, are they playing instruments live on a stage? No? Then it's probably a group. If they're playing guitars, drums, bass, keyboard, etc., then yes, it's a band. It's that easy. Literally 2 brain cells working together and boom, you've got it. Also, I just want to say, this isn't about gatekeeping or hating. It's about using the right words so everyone gets the respect they deserve. If you've ever learned an instrument or practiced dance routines, you know how hard both are. So why not give credit where credit is due? Anyways, I think I've yelled enough today. If this rant made you laugh, not in agreement, or maybe even rethink how you use the word band or group, then my work here is done. But seriously, please start using the right term. Your favorite artist will thank you, I'll thank you, and honestly, the internet will be a slightly less chaotic place. Alrighty, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. It helps so much and lets me keep making the videos like this one. And just for fun, if you watch the whole thing, comment, they don't even have guitars with a crying emoji down below, so I know you made it all the way to the end. I'll be looking for you in the replies. Thanks for watching, and please stop calling everyone a band.